Now I'm going to explain the embryology of the midgut, that is rotation of the midgut. So this is my model right here. It looks like a midgut. The one I'm holding is a superior mesenteric artery which forms the axis for rotation. This is the prearterial segment. This is the postarterial segment. Now it is not straight like this, but for the ease of explanation, I'm going to make it straight. It is actually curved like this. So what happens is that during 6th week of embryological life, our abdomen, it grows continuously, and even the liver expands and even the midgut expands, but there's not enough space to accommodate that development. So the midgut, it herniates into the umbilicus, or let's say the yolk sac, via the vitreointestinal duct. And this is how it is. This is the anterior view of it. The superior mesenteric artery, the pre-arterial segment and post-arterial segment. I'm going to make it straight. Yeah, so this is the one. So the anterior view is somewhat like this. Now what happens is that there's a first 90-degree rotation that occurs in the herniation itself. So what happens is pre-arterial segment comes towards the right and post-arterial segment goes towards the left. Now pre-arterial segment, this forms the future duodenum, the later part of the duodenum, jejunum, as well as ileum, whereas the post-arterial segment, it forms the future cecum, ascending colon, and proximal two-thirds of the transverse colon, that is the midgut. Now we know that the cecum and the ascending and the descending colon, ascending and transverse colon, it should lie on the right side and not on the left side, right? So but here it lies on the left side, and this the prearterial segment lies on the right side. So for that, now this is the 90-degree anticlockwise rotation during the physiological herniation, but later on what happens is during 3rd month there's retraction back into the abdominal cavity as the abdomen expands. It creates space, and this prearterial segment, it is going to coil around behind the superior mesenteric artery and form these loops of the small intestine. And along with that, what's also going to happen is that there's going to be a 180-degree total anticlockwise rotation. So for that, let's just keep it here. Yes, so this prearterial segment, that's the rotation, and this, it just forms loops, coils of small intestine, and also elongates to form the jejunum, ileum, and also the part of the duodenum distal to the ampulla vatra, right? And this is the post-arterial segment. Now this is how it is, and then later on what happens is that now cecum has come to the right side, but initially it lies in the right upper quadrant of the abdomen, and later on it descends into the right iliac fossa. So this is more or less the embryology of the midgut, rotation of midgut.